ranking every Green Day song from D tier all the way up to S tier, which I assume stands for superior. 226 Green Day tracks ranked right now.
Here is my complete D tier with 29 songs, and I would like to remind you that I love every note that Green Day has ever done. I'm a Green Day standboy, so even their worst is pretty great. And a Hashinka just grinds my gears. It has a guitar tone that sticks out in their catalog like a sore thumb, and St. Jimmy is the one segment of American Idiot that has gotten stale for me. It's been played too much. I've played it too much. It's just too much too soon, gosh poop it. I am a foam defender, but Stab You in the Heart is pretty rough on my ears. It's probably a worse song than Jimmy or Hashinka, but I'm just so sick of those two. It's benefited the Stab You in the Heart banger, right? Then we get to a pretty good chunk of Dose and Trey here. I have a blast listening to the trilogy, except for this batch of songs. Last Night on Earth is the only slow Green Day song that I don't care much for. And Rocks Your Butt Off, it's a rarity that's interesting, but kind of sounds like trash. Dun-dun, 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 dun-dun. That's really annoying too. Ready, Fire, Aim. I like listening to this, but I can never retain this song in my head. It's literally in the left ear and out the right ear. I'm left-eared, so that's how that works. The singles in D tier were East Jesus Nowhere, Warning, and Brain Stew. Those are definitely the worst singles from Green Day. Moving on to C tier. The song called Green Day isn't that great. In the C tier mix of 44 songs, and you can see here that I don't hold the Lookout stuff in high regard the way that you might, or the way that a lot of Green Day fans do. Another thing worth noting in this abundance of C tier singles, there's actually 9 singles in C tier. As we look at these, make sure to comment your opinion on this video. I know it feels good to share and maybe vent your rage, your love in the comment section. So now we are looking at the B tier of every Green Day song ever. Okay? In the 40 song B tier, let's go up to the third row. Starting with Stop When the Red Lights Flash, I wouldn't want to give up any of these songs. I don't want to give up C and D tier. I don't want to give up any tier of Green Day song. But this is the point of no return, right? A lot of 39 Smooth, a good bit of Trey here. No American Idiot tracks are here. We haven't seen too many of them yet, but every other era gets some B tier action. Billy Joe and Elvis Costello, don't ever tell me there's no action. There's no action. Oh, and there are 6 singles in B tier. So wrap that around your brain and poop it. Right? We are now already in the A tier. Green Day, bringing their A game with 32 songs deep and 7 singles in the A tier. King for a Day, it's getting stale live in concert, but on the album, it's actually a really great song. She's a Rebel is the one moment of happiness in the American Idiot storyline, so that one's brilliant, right? Like it breaks up the bad heartbreak and the abuse that's going on in that record. I probably diverge from the pack on choices like Troublemaker, making it this high, and any of these Father of All ... tracks being in the A tier at all. That's a little bit of a hot take, I know. But like I said, the trilogy and Father of All, they get classified as bad albums because a handful of weaker Green Day songs are in the mix. And I think people are just used to Green Day just making back to front masterpieces, and maybe that's what the criticism is. They do have some weak moments, but I am always one of you, because there's a lot of Dookie and a lot of Kerplunk up in this A tier, which kind of surprised me, and this is my list. I was ready to hate on certain Kerplunk songs, but looking back at it here in 2023, Kerplunk, it's one of my least favorite Green Day albums, and it's good. It's got a lot of A-tier songs on it. So, oh man, now we're in the superior, the superb, the super, the sexy S tier. 81 Green Day songs, because all those S words describe most of what Green Day do. And that's fire on all cylinders, before aiming, before being ready. And these songs just make the Green Day community go BANANAS, right? That was maybe, I don't know, that wasn't a Green Day joke. All the ballads from Kerplunk are here. Those informed later era Green Day, and later era is better than early Green Day, right? To me it is. 25 singles. Wow. I'm a deep cut kind of guy when it comes to Green Day, but man, these are some cream of the crop radio bops. There's 13 trilogy songs, and I've got selections from most of the albums here, but this is a ton of Nimrod, Warning, and Idiot. That is where my loyalty to Green Day came from. In addition to, because I wanted to be a minority, most of Shenanigans is here. I feel like if Shenanigans were a studio record, it would beat out Warning and probably Nimrod for second best Green Day album. That is crazy. Rusty James is my 10th favorite Green Day song. And you know what? Like, starting, I would say, around my 66th favorite Green Day song, I cried. I cried to these songs. Isn't that cool? The top 66 Green Day songs are emotional and make me feel something when I listen to them. That I can't say that for about a lot of bands. 66 songs that really move me emotionally. Number 9 is American Eulogy, which is a controversial song. Billy Joe was trying and succeeding to do what he captured on American Idiot with this one, but it's a drastic measure, and some don't like the song because of it. I just like Mike Dirnt's lead vocal section that explodes into grandiosity like nothing I've ever heard or will again. Meatloaf, baby! Yo. Number 8 is a trilogy track called Brutal Love. I play this one on acoustic guitar sometimes, and it's a relatable song about mishaps, heartbreak, and ruthless, maniacal love. That stuff hurts, man. But not mechanical man love. That's gross. Right? Number 7. Is number 7 skipping on that one part? Did you guys notice that on Church on Sunday? It's had some more attention lately when it was revealed to be part of the song, part of the demo called Black Eyeliner, which morphed into 2 different songs. It's Church on Sunday and a song by the Long Shot called Bleep Your Friends. Right? But Church on Sunday is the standout track on an album full of perfect songs, and I can't believe Warning was not a smash hit like American Idiot or Dookie or Nimrod. You know, it's just Warning. Man, it's one of the greatest records of all time, and you know it. Do you know the enemy? Do you know your enemy? Gotta know! Number 6, I'm revealing the 21st Century Breakdown is the only album with 2 songs in my top 10, as Viva La Gloria, can't even say it right, takes its place as the greatest song from 21st Century Breakdown. It's poetic, rocking, layered, and it's so perfectly written that it transports me physically to a bonfire with a beautiful woman full of hope, bullet holes, and glory. She's not effing around. She's going to burn it down. I think she's going to do it. You guys shouldn't have shot at her, man. Stewart and the Avenue is my number 5. I almost wrote a school paper about this song, but I decided to go with Red Hot Chili Peppers' Under the Bridge instead, but only because of Billy swearing it so much in Stewart and the Ave. I thought I'd get into trouble. I had already turned in a bleak punk rock project before this, so yeah, I didn't want to come across as obsessed with punk rock as I am. Again, poetic lyrics about destiny being dead in the hands of bad luck. That is poetic. And can you believe it? A Dose track takes the number 4 spot with Lazy Bones. Incredible pronunciation there. The trilogy, it was all over the place, but on Lazy Bones, on LB, BJ was focused enough to realize the unfocus that he was suffering from. Are you following me? Christopher Dugan isn't in the network, and neither is Ritu Peter. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? This is craziness. I am focused, though. This is a 10 out of 10 song called Lazy Bones. If any shreds of the trilogy ever grace the sweaty stage again in live performances, Lazy Bones definitely needs to be the one. Forget Oh Love. Forget all of the rest. Don't forget Oh Love. It's good too. But Lazy Bones, bring that crap back, man. Bring it back. Encore something. Number 3, greatest Green Day song of all time, The Worry Rock. I fell in love with Green Day from hearing Good Riddance on the way to middle school. Imagine my surprise when I heard the entirety of The Nimrod. On that fateful day 2,000 light years ago, Worry Rock was the one that stood out to me on my first listen. Never mind what a real worry rock is. I never attach this song to that. I will always think of this song instead of whatever a worry rock is. Yelling at brick walls and punching windows made of stone, I envision and still envision those smashing rock flowers in Super Mario Brothers when I listen to this song in kind of an emotional way. And I've listened to this song every day for 26 years, essentially. So this is just, Worry Rock. A lot of great stuff in there, but Worry Rock, it's definitely a bop. Like the ultimate rock, paper, scissors game, there's only one thing that can beat the Worry Rock, and that's Jesus. Jesus of Suburbia is one of the big pieces to the American Idiot puzzle that made it a success today. Snotty punk band with songs called Dominated Love Slave and Bee-Bop-A-Lula Baby, Bada Bing, Bada Bing, Bada Boom. Those guys writing a rock opera in 2004. 10-minute songs, Broadway musical. Jesus of Suburbia, it turns the reverb up to face-melting freaking 20,011,011 while playing guitar in front of your mirror in your pink striped boxers. It's deep and fun at the same time, with 5 sections, each with its own personality and vibrato. Jesus of Suburbia is one song that packs in nearly every aspect of what makes Green Day great. Make Green Day great again! Sorry, that was not funny at all. We'd rather not talk about that. Sorry. And now here we are. The number one Green Day song for me, personally, is Too Dumb to Die off of Revolution Radio from 2016. It begins with a haunting echo of love and nuclear family bomb explodes into all cylinder war as Billy sings about being a high school atom bomb. That is true poetic justice right there. But it's the memory of his father that makes this song transcend even the epic coming-of-age story in Jesus of Suburbia. Too Dumb to Die is what made that Jesus of Suburbia what he is. The start of it all. All cello jokes aside, this song is about shooting for the stars and losing someone, wrapped into one beautiful narrative. And the music is just heads above all the Revolution Radio songs, in my opinion. It's the best one there. It's the best one in this entire catalog. So there you have it, people. Every Green Day song ranked.
It's my new Green Day shirt. Green Day are toiling away in secret on album 14. Or are they? Like, subscribe, comment, and share to find out here on Every Song Ever.